All right, everybody, welcome to Attack of the Robots here at the Doe and 5-0 show. Off to a bit of a slow start today. Joe's Roomba has gone rogue and knocked down all of our equipment, shattering one of our lights. We're missing some mugs, we think, and we're all discombobulated over here. So
there's some coffee missing, too. I think it had some coffee.
I'm not sure what's happened here, so if the video quality is not as good as it used to be, we apologize. We're going to have to replace some bulbs, I think, to get the green screen working right again. So, you bastard.
It just sits there like, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I didn't do anything.
So, we're going to go ahead and roll into the news headlines. If you hear me sniffling a lot, I got a man cold, so I'm dying. This might be our last show.
I thought it was cocaine.
No, man cold. Man
are
cold.
You sure?
Yes. I don't do cocaine, really? Is this the 80s?
I don't. All right.
Okay.
What are we going to talk about that's going to piss me off today?
St. Paul, Minnesota, Joe. Krispy Kreme orders student to halt donut resale service.
I read that. I tried to get hold of the kid because I was going to tell him if he wants to come here, I'd be happy to help him out.
I didn't know you'd seen this. I thought you might be interested in this. So out of St. Paul, Minnesota, an enterprising Minnesota college student who drove to Iowa every weekend to buy hundreds of Krispy Kreme donuts that he then sold to his own customers in the Twin Cities area has been warned by the donut company to stop. There have been no Krispy Kreme stores in Minnesota, Joe, for 11 years.
You know why? They suck.
I agree. My whole household loves those things. I think they're absolutely disgusting.
They are disgusting. They make terrible donuts.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Jason Gonzalez, age 21, of Champlin, Minnesota, would drive, this is crazy, 270 miles to a Krispy Kreme store in Clive, Iowa, pack his car with up to 100 boxes of the donuts, and then drive back up north to deliver them to customers in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area. He charged $17 to $20 per box. He was getting that. That's pretty crazy. He was getting that much money for a dozen donuts.
Yeah.
He said some of his customers, spent nearly $100 each time. Gonzalez said he would not receive a discount from the store in Iowa where he bought the donuts. Less than a week after the St. Paul Pioneer Press reported on his money-making scheme, Gonzalez received a phone call from Krispy Kreme's Nebraska office telling him to stop selling the donuts. The senior studying accounting at Metropolitan State University in St. Paul said he was told his sales created a liability for the North Carolina-based company. In a statement Sunday night, Krispy Kreme said it's looking into the matter. We appreciate Jason's passion for Krispy Kreme and his entrepreneurial spirit as he pursues his education, the statement read.
That doesn't make any sense to what they told him to stop doing it.
Right.
Why? If they're not up there anywhere, he's not competing with anybody else. He's bringing their product to a state where they're not even in. He's making money. He's not getting a discount from anybody. He's not hurting anybody. All he's doing is increasing their sales. Why would they make him stop? That's why, if I can get hold of him, Jason Gonzalez?
Jason Gonzalez.
Yeah, Jason, if you're listening, and I'm sure you are, get hold of me at the bakery. It's 765-47-DONUT, and I'd be happy to hook you up with donuts. I'll even drive part of the way, like maybe to Logansport. I'll meet you there.
That's a deal, man. It's a deal. Logansport is a country of its own.
And I'll give you a discount. There you go.
So, yeah, I mean, the kid's just trying to make his way in college. And
it's not hurting Krispy Kreme. That is ridiculous. They're just being effing stupid.
I wonder how much a dozen donuts cost at Krispy Kreme.
I'd imagine 10 or 11, right?
So he's making a little bit of money off of those.
Well, all the gas and time that he's spending.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's crazy to me. He's driving that far. So,
but good for him for doing that. Now get some good donuts instead.
Get some real donuts.
Those are disgusting.
Speaking of Attack of the Drone type stuff that we had going on with the sweeper,
stupid.
Company Joe out of River Falls, Wisconsin.
River Falls, Wisconsin.
A company there is to become the first in the United States to microchip their employees.
I don't like where that's going at all.
According to a report from Fox 17, a Wisconsin company will be the first U.S. company to provide employees with implantable microchips. The company called 3 Square Market said in a press release that their employees would be given an optional opportunity to be implanted with a chip. Employees will be implanted with an RFID chip, allowing them to make purchases in their break room, micro market, open doors, log into their computers, use the copy machine, and so on. The company said the chip technology is similar to an office key card, and it does not have GPS tracking abilities.
Yeah, right.
Over 50 employees are expected to be voluntarily chipped between their thumb and their forefinger. So right here, you'll have some type of chip.
No. If you guys skim to the back of the Bible, no.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. You know that furnace is going to kick on pretty quick.
Should probably turn that off.
Yeah.
What the hell? We're going to have... This whole thing is going to be nothing but dough and 5 uh-ohs this week. The whole thing. You're just going to see me choking, and him not trying to help me at all. He's just going to watch me fall over to the floor. He ain't going to give a shit.
Well, yeah, because I got to drag you out of here then. Call everybody.
What are you doing when you get the dead body all over his clean floor, Roomba?
Your Roomba will probably eat you.
Probably will. Damn.
A 14-year-old from crazy Florida has the IQ of scheming bear dump. That's funny. As she's standing in line for coming attractions, she hauls off and punches a man dressed like Trump. What the hell is with Florida, where all crazy shit seems to come from? A week won't pass by without lots of stories proving that... What the hell is with Florida, where all crazy shit seems to come from?
Nobody falls better than me, believe me. All right, everybody, welcome to This Week in Florida. We think. We're going to start out of West Chase, Florida, Joe, where a Florida man is accused of throwing nunchucks at a car during a road rage attack.
So stupid.
Deputies say they arrested a Tampa man after he was involved in a violent road rage attack over the weekend. Leonardo Fernandez, age 56, got out of his car at the intersection of West Linbaugh Avenue and Sheldon Road and threw a pair of nunchucks at another person's car. According to the deputy's report, the nunchucks shattered the driver's rear window while they were parked at a traffic light. Fernandez told deputies he was cut off by the white van while he was driving. The other person involved told deputies he had pulled up to Fernandez's car and gestured him to put down his phone since he thought he was texting and driving. He said Fernandez got mad and started driving recklessly before he got out of his car with the nunchucks. He was arrested and charged with throwing a deadly missile into an occupied car, criminal mischief in violation of probation.
He's on probation, too.
A deadly missile.
Deadly missile.
Never heard nunchucks referred to as a missile before. That's
Deadly missile.
deadly missile, too.
Well,
I mean, maybe if it was Bruce Lee throwing those things, I could get
yeah. Well, I mean, how stupid anyway. What if the guy would have got out, picked him up, and left? He lost his nunchucks.
What if he took him out of the windshield and beat the tarnation out of that guy?
What if he got out of the car and pulled his gun and just shot him?
Don't bring nunchucks to a gunfight. Wonder if the liberals will ban nunchucks next.
Yes, because they've killed too many people
Yes.
now.
Nunchucks kill.
But not the person who used the nunchucks.
Out of Tallahassee, Florida, the Leon County Sheriff's Office said it arrested a 31-year-old man after a debate about the Bible with his brother quickly escalated into a fight where gunshots were fired into the ground. The incident on Max Myrtle Drive happened on Sunday around 11:18 p.m., according to the arrest affidavit. Michael Dean was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without the intent to kill, use of a firearm during a felony, criminal mischief, property damage, and harming a public servant or family member. When deputies first arrived on scene, Dean's brother told them they drank several alcoholic beverages on the front porch.
Wait, there was alcohol involved?
Hard to believe, I know. There's probably only 2 beers, though.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. It's always 2 beers, isn't it?
Yeah, they were consuming alcohol on the front porch and were in a heated debate about the Bible, according to the affidavit. The brother then told deputies Dean choked him, but he broke out of it and a fight started. When the short fight ended, Dean walked off to the front porch, stood in the front yard, and pulled out a handgun. According to the affidavit, Dean told his brother to leave the residence. He then told him if he stepped off the porch, he would kill him.
Wait, leave the residence, but if you move, I'm going to kill you?
Seconds later, Dean fired 4 to 5 rounds toward the ground near the steps where his brother was standing. Deputies read Dean his Miranda rights and then asked him about the incident. Dean confirmed to deputies the fight happened because of a Bible debate, but he denied firing the gun at his brother. Dean told deputies the spent .40 caliber shell casings must have fallen out of his truck, and at some point he didn't know how or when they may have fallen out of his vehicle. During the investigation, Dean was detained at the back of a patrol car and started kicking the passenger side door.
You guys like that, don't you?
Oh, yeah, it's our favorite. Deputies told him multiple times to stop kicking the door, but Dean ignored them. The top right part of the door was bent from kicking, and it no longer creates a seal with the door frame. When the deputy opened the door and tried to calm Dean down, he said to them, "I will explicitive kill you," according to the arrest affidavit. Deputy said they then took 5 spent .40 caliber shell casings and 2 spent .40 caliber bullets.
And jammed him right up his ass.
Found in the area of the incident, and they booked it in to evidence. There's Dean there.
Hey, Dean. He's only 31.
He looks like a biblical fella.
Yes. Yes, he does. What part of the Bible do you think they were fighting about to cause possible bloodshed?
Well, I mean, we've seen brothers fight in the Bible before. Well, we've read about brothers fighting in the Bible before.
What?
I mean, they didn't have .40 caliber rounds back then.
I don't know. I don't understand that. I don't know what part of the Bible they're. Oh well. It's Florida.
All right, Joe, it's time for your musical masterpiece for
This
this
is
week.
your musical masterpiece. This is Lee's song.
Oh, yeah, we kind of collaborated on this one this week. So if it's worse than usual, I apologize.
No, it was really good. That's why we're doing it.
A 14-year-old girl facing charges after punching a man dressed up as Trump at a Florida haunted house while friends filmed it.
But Trump supporters are the violent ones, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
A 14-year-old girl is facing misdemeanor battery charges after allegedly punching a man dressed as President Trump while he was standing in line at a haunted house in Naples, Florida. According to the Collier County Sheriff's Office, the girl walked up to the man, punched him in the face, laughed, and then returned to her place in line with the other juvenile friends. Both the victim and the alleged assailant were waiting in line for the Naples haunted gross house. The man asked her why she hit him, and then she found sheriff's deputies to report the incident to. While interviewing the girl and her parents, the responding deputy was told by a woman who identified herself as a Collier County School Systems employee that the punch was posted on Instagram.
Of course it was.
Because they don't try and get away with jack in this generation.
They're geniuses.
They want everybody to see how stupid they are. The deputy told the parents that it was possible investigators would follow up since the sole motivation was to strike Trump.
Did she know that really wasn't Trump?
Probably not.
Effing genius.
Yeah.
Wow, stupid.
So
Somebody's stupid in Florida. I'll be damned.
So, I mean, I don't know if she's going to fade.
She's 14.
Yeah.
What can they do to her?
Put her on probation to be my guess. I mean, it's a different state, so I don't know. But
They should let that guy punch her back.
yeah. Well, I mean, she was do the crime. She's probably not going to do any time, and she'll probably get probation to be my guess or something like that. But,
Nothing will happen.
Yeah, just because of the mask he was wearing. I mean, if you would put a mask on your face right now,
We would hope that I would.
I wouldn't necessarily, be rude enough to punch you in your face because, damn, that nose is hard.
Wait.
Don't snap. All right, well, this segment's gone downhill pretty quick, so that's all we got for this week in Florida. This next segment, Joe, it's time for This Week, Political Garbage. Here we go.
Are we going to do something? Is it going to make me mad again? That's what.
Tune in and
It's your
see.
goal, isn't it?
All right, everybody, welcome to This Week in Political Garbage. That's right, for those of you that have an election coming up, I guess today, write him in. He's your man, Joe for mayor.
I'm gonna keep making donuts. I'll do it with a mayoral hat on.
He's going to get some spiffy sweatpants that says Mayor Joe on the legs.
Yep.
It's going to be great.
Yep. I'll comb my
Write
hair.
him in.
Yep. I think we need to do that.
All right, Joe, so one snippet from Political Garbage this week. I'm just going to play this clip for you.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
It says Fox News.
Fox News.
Fox News, okay? Just a 40-second clip.
40 seconds.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Here we go.
And he can't wait. So thank you and thank Nero for your service. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. If I could I throw a PSA out real quick?
Real quick.
just the remarkable nature of these dogs and them being highlighted in the news creates a huge demand by people that frankly shouldn't have them. If you see the coverage and you decide I want one of these dogs, either buy a finished, trained, fully trained and finished dog from a professional, or just don't get one at all. And Epstein didn't kill himself.
That's all I got for this week in political garbage.
Oh, that's great. That was great.
You took that news anchor by the balls. That made live TV, folks. It made live TV. He's there talking about his rehabilitation dog or something.
That man is my hero. I can't believe he snuck that in.
That was great. So that's all we got for this week in political garbage. Appreciate everybody watching along, and we'll see you guys next week. Take care.
Is your phone crooked?
It does look crooked. Well, look, that was all jacked up too.
It all fell. Everything fell. Vacuum just sits so like it didn't do anything. It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. We're just gonna go anyway, but it still looks crooked.
Well, it says it does. You're right, but it says it's level.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, what the hell do I know? I make donuts for a living. That looks good.
That's not even close to being level.
There were more cups here before, weren't there?
I thought that same thing. I thought, didn't Joe have more cups over there?
I thought I did. Well, shit.
You need to put a camera in here and see what the hell that thing's up to when you're not in here.
It's sitting in that chair drinking coffee.
It's gonna murder you one day when you walk in here. We'll edit that out later. Man cold.
You want me to read the stories today?
Less than a week after the St. Paul Pioneer Press reported on its money-making scheme, the senior studying accounting at Metropolitan State University. I'm dying. We're going to try this paragraph one more time. Anyway, how do you turn the thing off?
I'll turn it off. The only thing I'm afraid of is I'll knock something else over.
Should I get another bottle of water because I'm going to die before this goes
We'll have to release this Tuesday morning. What the hell is with Florida?
That makes him look even more perverted. My God, I've turned into Joe Biden with the sniffles.
This is more his style. This tickles me. Oh, it's so not right.
All right, everybody, welcome to This Week in Florida.
Oh, we're going to Florida?
Yeah.
What's back here?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, good.
I'm going to splice everything in later since it's all jacked up. So
They're all screwed up.
there may just be nothing but a green screen this week. I mean, because of all these universities.
Kind of like a homily.
Yeah. Yeah. What did we just spend the last 20 minutes listening to? Is it time for lunch?
What did I have to eat yesterday? Did I go to McDonald's twice?
Appreciate everybody watching along, and we'll see you guys next week. Take care. All right, let's get this song out of the way.
think we're gonna have to do this one a couple times. Whoa. That's a little creepy. What the hell is with Florida? Where all crazy shit seems to come from.
Nobody falls better than me, believe me.